Hello and welcome back to White Collar Woker. What are we talking about today? We are talking about the news that Kay Burley, one of the presenters on Sky News, has been taken off air for 6 months. Now the reason is because she had a little birthday bash and one of the staff ratted on her, and it was discovered that she had been breaking coronavirus lockdown rules. Now you could say this is outrageous, this is ridiculous, but let's be honest, most people are breaking small, minor lockdown rules. Some people are doing it without realising it. But the problem is that people like Kay Burley and Piers Morgan, who also accidentally was caught on camera breaking lockdown rules, with many other American presenters, Dominic Cummings, Neil Ferguson, the list goes on and on and on, about these legislators or members of the media, the elite, as you can call them, breaking lockdown rules that either they have touted, they have legislated, or they have said have not gone far enough. So Kay Burley, look, I'm sure she's a nice person, and look, it's her job to put government's feet to the fire. Whenever Michael Gove or Dominic Cummings or whoever went on TV, Kay Burley would be there roasting them, saying, why aren't you going further with lockdown rules? And it's exactly the same with Piers Morgan. Whenever some member of the cabinet, Matt Hancock for example, goes on Good Morning Britain, Piers Morgan's not saying, Matt, are these lockdowns necessary? They're going the opposite direction. They're saying lockdowns aren't going far enough. You should be locking people further down. You should be taking away people's liberties. The problem is that these people don't understand the consequence of lockdown. Piers Morgan is a multi-millionaire. Kay Burley is earning 6 figures as a Sky News presenter. Matt Hancock, he gets paid his 84 grand salary, regardless of whether or not there's a lockdown. These people don't understand the consequence of constantly asking for greater and greater restrictions. And look, as I say, she's probably a nice person, she's probably trying her best, but it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy that people are seeing. And it seems like nothing can be done to stop this barrage, this self-fulfilling prophecy of the media constantly badgering politicians for tougher lockdowns, and politicians going, right, we need to listen to what seemingly is the people's opinion. And you know what, I talk to people on the street and I look at a lot of the BBC interviews of people on the street, and there are a lot of people who are very scared, who want tough lockdowns. A lot of people, if you were to walk on the street now, they would say we need tougher lockdowns. And partly that, I think, is because of people like Kay Burley and the media constantly barraging politicians saying that we should have tougher lockdowns. People have been scared, and if you look at the SAGE reports, especially from April, the SAGE reports are saying that they would be worried that people aren't scared enough to comply. This word complying has come around this year. And the media's job has been to scare people. And Kay Burley has been part of that. So am I sad she's gone for 6 months? I think, unfortunately, you can't get away with calling for tougher lockdowns for 9 months. And then when you get caught for breaking rules, which you have whipped up a storm and scared people and badgered politicians into doing, it just shows the hypocrisy of the situation, unfortunately. So yes, absolutely, she should have gone. I'm surprised they haven't fired her, but it makes complete sense. Neil Ferguson, the person who touted that 500,000 people were going to die, he's still employed, which I find incredible that an epidemiologist who got it so wrong is still employed. So that's my reaction to Kay Burley going. It's a rule for thee, but not for me. I think that would sum up 2020, and I hope it gets better, but I don't see it getting better. So this is White Collar Woker. I talk about professional issues and the news and politics, so please like and subscribe, and I'll do another video tomorrow. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.